My name is Alias, and today I am here to do a tutorial on dynamics. So first off, what are dynamics? Dynamics are things that are basically just things you could animate. Like say this gun. So you're probably wondering, how do you make a dynamic yourself? So here I'm gonna make a series where it's basically me talking about how to make dynamics. So first off, here are the basics. So while you're making a dynamic, the first thing you should do is click this button. This gives you a bunch of stuff, a bunch of things where it's like all commands and how everything works. Just keep that in a separate tab if you can. If you're on mobile, then you could just probably go in on another screen. Anyway, so the first thing is a test. So here I'm gonna do uh 1. Just make the number 1. I'm using a trackpad, so it's really difficult. So here's a terribly made one, and on this side I should make a second cell. So just put 2. Another terribly drawn 2. So many of you know that you have to put code into this, and so you're you're pretty much like, how do I do that? Well, if you check on the tab, you should know that you first have to start with this. You have to write the timing first. So if you want it at the start, you put 0 seconds or just 0. And if you want it like start at 1 second later, you do 1. So I'll just put it at 0. And then if you look at the code, it says cell. So you have to put cell and then the number of cells. So if I want to show 1, then I put 1 and then show. And then after I do cell 1 show, that means only cell 1 shows. So only cell 1 shows. But if I want only cell 2 to show, as you see in the back over there, I just have to change this to 2. Only cell 2 shows, as you can see. Now the thing about dynamics is you could do whatever you want with it. So here's something for example. So as cell 2 show, then as 0 to 1, so it's from 0 as it gradually goes from 0 to 1 second. Cell 2 hide, which means cell 2 is going to have 0 opacity, which means it's going to disappear, while cell 1 shows, which means that while cell 2 is going to hide itself, cell 1 is going to show itself. And then if you want, you could do 1 restart, which means after it reaches 1, then it restarts itself. So basically, it's going to be this. Doesn't look nice, right? So you do 1 to 2, and then you do the opposite. So 1 hide, cell 2 show. The main thing about dynamics is just it's mostly repetition. So once you get the basics done, then you're pretty much good. See, it looks flawless. And so that is pretty much the basics of dynamics. So so next episode, I'm probably going to talk about how to do rotations and cell movement. See you all next time.